Morning. This morning we're here at Sheraton Hotel waiting pickup from our crew who are going to be taking us to Teotihuacan, ancient pyramids outside of Mexico City. Teotihuacan. So we're waiting for our transport to arrive. Got my tour guide Anna here. Well, she's somewhere. But anyway. There's the Angel of Independence.
It used to be splendid. That's why people know vegetable, animal, and mineral. 600, 800, Teotihuacan, abandoned. The third idea, 220,000 people.
So good afternoon from Teotihuacan. These are the ancient pyramids just outside of Mexico City. These pyramids were originally built somewhere 200 or more years before the birth of Christ. They lasted several hundred years after the birth of Christ. At some point in time, the landscape changed and they were abandoned. I think the Aztecs found them at some point in time. And then they were lost. They were buried under the grass and the dirt that accumulated around. I believe sometime in the 1900s, when 1800s, 1900s, they began to run the railway through here. And it wasn't until then that these little grass hills they realized were gigantic pyramids underneath them as they were excavating for the railway. I guess they rerouted the railway around and did archaeological excavation and found all the pyramids. Most of these have been reconstructed and only a small percentage are the original of what was left and what was found. But still, even the ground I'm walking on right now is actually, I've been told, is 100% real. Underneath it, they said there's red. You can see red underneath of this, which was the original floor of this area. But you can see all down there. Let's see if we look at this. You see all down there is the valley of the roadway with pyramids on each side. There you have it. Here we are today, full of vendors selling little toys and people walking all around. So my guide was telling me that this whole floor right here is original. Obviously there's a bunch of stones on top that aren't original, but he said this whole area was painted red in its original form. Now, it was originally built hundreds of years before Christ was born. Sometime after that, after Christ was born, Aztecs came along, added to what was here. He said that everything was red, painted red, the floor was red, the walls were red. So, if you turn around, he said, well, these gray stones aren't real, these red stones are. These were the original floor of this whole area right here. The red stone. How cool is that? Well, this was here before Jesus Christ was born. There you have it. Teotihuacan. How do you say it again? Teotihuacan? Teotihuacan.
Teotihuacan.
Teotihuacan. I always forget that name. I don't know why. Teotihuacan. There you have it.
That's why 100%, 70% is real. The 1960s, nothing exists, only bases. That's why we know the position of each of these bases. But we don't know, it used to be 4 or 5 levels, 3 levels, still a lot of mystery. You know where you are? On 2,000 years old. That's the original color, red color. 2,000 years ago, used to be a red plaza, red floor. All this is original. All this is 2,000 years old. When you see red color, used to be a red plaza.
Red color.
13 temples.
So it used to be before the pandemic, you were allowed to climb most of these pyramids. Pandemic, they shut it down, and they came up with an excuse as why they left them closed. I'm sure it's just easier to leave them closed, but unfortunately you can't climb most of them now. But there is a small part over here that's open, and we're going to climb. Well, it's not really climbing, it's just a very touristy area. But here we go. Even this pyramid here was rebuilt. I think like 10% of it's original from way back when, and the rest of it's reconstructed from what was found. There we go. These are red steps.
And look at your nearest step. Thank you, Lord.
No, thank you. So you can see the square out here behind me. There's still a lot unknown about what they did here and everything, but they did say that human sacrifices were made there in the square, and it was considered an honor to offer yourself to the gods or whoever they believed in at the time, to have yourself cut open, sliced, blood gone everywhere, and sacrificed to the gods. So why, I don't know. People thought different things different times, so it's the way it was. El baño or drinking well?
Baño.
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 Okay.
En aquellos entonces. Many years ago.
Many years ago.
Many.
Many.
Millions.
All right. Could be drainage, but they're not sure. Could be drainage or bathroom facilities. These holes in the ground, we're not quite sure.